Hello and welcome back to Schlegel Bricks. As you can see, pretty far along in the whole sorting thing. I got a bunch of Sterilite containers that have helped me out. Not quite done yet though. I still got some bags left to get into a more permanent solution. The problem is I need more of these bins. The order is placed, they're on their way, but as you can see, yeah, I can't really store these bins up here on this table, considering that the plan for my first build on this channel, which is going to be taking a significant amount of time, yeah, it's going to take up this entire table. So what am I going to do with these? I mean, I could put them on the ground, but I feel like there's a solution that's better. Also, there's another problem that we got to deal with. So this area that I've set up in my basement for my Lego station is limited right now. Remember, humble beginnings. We're going to make this better as we go. It's just going to take time. But it's made even more limited by the fact that I can't really use the area by the walls. Why is that? Let me show you. I don't know how well it comes through on the camera here, but if you can see it, you may notice that the area by the walls are inclined a little bit. And why that's the case is because for how old this house is, basically what has happened is they've decided to put an incline by the walls in this area to prevent water from kind of hanging out by the walls and damaging the foundation walls. So the water would kind of run down the slope. Well, that's a problem if I want to put tables here because, well, it's tough to make it level when you're dealing with an incline. So we're going to try and fix that by pretty much making a life-size MILS plate. So I took a trip to my local hardware store, picked up some plywood and a 2x4 and cut it up into a bunch of these little kind of square 4" by 4" by 2", although this isn't technically 2 inches. Supports for this plywood. So think of these as your 2x2 bricks that go inside your MILS plate to support the plates that are up on top. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take these two things and we're going to create kind of an area for not only these tables and eventually a more permanent table to stand on, and also be able to use this entire space and not have it as limited of an area as it currently is. So let's start building. One other thing I'm doing with these 2x4 chunks, these support chunks, is drawing diagonal lines on them so that I can find the middle of these chunks. The intersection of those diagonal lines signal where the center of the piece of wood is, so that when I place the plywood on top of these, I can evenly distribute them, because these chunks are going to be supporting multiple plywood pieces. So that's just another trick I am using. Alright, so our real life MILS base plate here is completed. I have given it the option to expand further that way down the basement, but there is a crap ton of stuff over there. So yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So we got this space. It's level, but I kind of want to throw like a rug on top of this. This is a 6 by 8 foot area. I think we can find a 6 by 8 foot rug to cover it up, make it look a little bit nicer. Problem is Ikea is closed right now, so I think this is going to be it for today. We're going to make a run tomorrow to Ikea, pick up a rug, and we'll go from there. So see ya tomorrow. Alright, so it is tomorrow, which is now today. I'm at Ikea in the rug department, and the problem is there's no real good solution for me because 6 foot by 8 foot is not really a standard rug size. So we're going to have to make a decision here. Alright, so I've made my choice, and so there's a couple options. I went with the one that has a little bit more of a pile to it. a little bit more comfort. There was an option to go real cheap, and it probably would have worked, but I just wanted some extra cushion, especially with the fact that I got some screws in here with the supports. So I have a non-slip kind of thing going down here, and then the rug on top of it. Now, there was another option that I really wanted to go with, and that was to get just one like large rug to cover this entire area, because I didn't want any seams or anything. But the more I thought about it, I was like, if I start, you know, kind of expanding that way, I'm gonna eventually have a seam. So it really didn't make a whole lot of difference. So I went with this option, with this rug here, white, which I feel like will allow me to see any missing or fallen pieces a little bit better. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's a little large in terms of the length here, but it's actually working out quite fine because it just kind of rolls over and covers up the edge. So I think this is going to work out quite well. All right, here we go. We got the rugs down, looking good. They're feeling good too. Oh, this is so great. We've got this area leveled off to be able to use pretty much all that space. Pretty much turned out exactly how I wanted. We're gonna let these rugs just kind of lay here for a while, maybe put some weight on them. They were rolled up when we got them, so just kind of let them settle a little bit. Then we'll get the Lego stuff back on here and we'll start building. I know you've been waiting for that, but sometimes you gotta do some prep work, whether it be sorting or creating a life-size MILS plate, if you will. But yeah, progress is being made. This is all gonna make things a lot easier in the future. So super excited for that. I hope you are excited as well. I hope you enjoyed watching me put this thing together. Yeah, hope you learned something too. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. I do post more stuff on Instagram. Link is in the description. Check that out. But yeah, till next time, stay safe, make good decisions, keep on building.